Grand Rising, great day to you. You have risen, my brother, from the rest that you needed or deserve to start the day. It is 0700 hours, 38 minutes. It is Friday, November 26, 2021. This is the AM access to the Brothers Talk series, the AM access to when you first get up. I want to say this real quick and then go on with a couple words to soften your heart, to get you back where love, feel lonely, depressed. You are none of those things. I don't feel none of those things, but I was led to say that. I want to get into it real quick before it go. I woke up this AM. I took a shower and it hit me about men, love. What is love to you? Think about that first thing that you love, that toy you had, that book, that person. Was that not love? But you want to know the greatest thing about when you finally beloved something? It gave you a energy unas no other. But remember that first time, that book, that item, that person, that thing that you gave energy to, you put into it with that love. You remember how that felt? It didn't feel the same. You weren't so ecstatic. You wasn't so quick to reverence it. You wasn't so quick to go fight for it. You wasn't so quick to go fix it if it broke. You was quick to leave it where it was at. So my question to my brothers is, why would you not first start and begin at the starting line with love? Grand Rising, Sister Sheila. Thank you. Why wouldn't you begin and start with love? We are coming into an era where everything is going to be called good except love. People is going to hurt people. People are going to use people. People are going to do people wrong. People are going to speak of evil as it's good. People's going to speak of things that cannot move on its own, that's dead, and give it more power than life, alive, energy, progress, pros. Anything pro mean to go forward, ship, move forward, to start, the beginning. People are going to start taking the energy out of that and start giving things as a piece of paper more power than the energy that you, a life, have brought and gave to give it power. You realize how much energy love is compared to a fight or distress or bad, negative. You know how much energy you give? You ever notice how much easier it is for you to do bad things or be negative? Try to be good. You ever walk to the person you want to fight and not fight them? You ever walk up and talk to a person you want to cuss out and not cuss them out? I don't mean because you didn't have the energy that day. I mean, you had the power that day to say, hold on. If I'm working in the minefield of love, why would I do this? And the reason I say this, because if you think about all the areas you love in, and then now compare it to everything else that have no love in it, which part got you more excited? This is scary in this era because when people talk about love, it's only on how I can get something from someone. That's what I've been hearing. I haven't been hearing saying, well, I love this person because they just them. I grew up, most men, when we talk to women, see, we say online how we don't see the men crying and dancing in the rain in the love songs, or there's not many love songs, because nobody's leading with that. Everybody that's leading in love, now we got to take a look at this. Are the people choosing the people for love? If you look at our society, we can have an honest answer and say no. Because what are people saying? When I meet a man, so on a first date, that means you probably should have talked on the phone, even if you met him outside. You should have called her from some type of discussion to see where she would want to go. Because sometimes you don't have to wait forever to take somebody out. See where she want to go. I'm speaking to you, brother, because I'm not a woman. And ladies, I'm not a woman, so I don't know what ladies are supposed to prepare for. But I know when I see it. So, instance, give a quick example. You're going out, she look out for things that you're not paying attention to. You're like, all right, did you notice that? Watch out. Don't do that. Or she might say that in the kind words. And hopefully you're taking her advice, because when you're on a date, you're looking out for one each other. You're protecting one another. You're helping one another. So when we get to the ideology, if only one partner or one person in the love atmosphere is protecting each other, we lose each other. We lose each other. So we have to remember sometimes online is not where we want to be. I don't listen to full advice. I listen for some type of understanding that maybe I've been through, or can, if I never been through what a lot of people have been online, I'm taking it in and saying, oh, okay, but that's not my whole answer. So that's why it's hard for me to join or want to be part of a group online, because the group online, it's not my support. It's not in my love apparatus. My love is not contingent on a contingency on what she can or can't do. That's some time. That's a you talking about months, sometime down the line, even if it's 5 weeks, something happened. I think some of the best love is built on when a person have to make a decision. If we're talking about love and you're not making a decision, so my decision, as for me, brother, if I can encourage the young brothers or the brothers out there, no matter, I'm just talking about a woman in general, even though I only be with my race women, but still, if you're talking to a woman, the best times I had was when I didn't have to speak on things I'd had to do. It was no force. It was genuine. Even though it was short-lived for a lot of the times, because after those parts, those people now, or that lady now, she made her decision. And it has nothing to do with me, because she already made that decision. So when you make that decision, it has nothing to do with that woman. So if I'm choosing not to talk to other women while I'm talking to one, that's me. But if you choose that, you got to know what comes with it. And then within love, we talk about loyalty, respect, honor, courage, and commitment. For me, I can't see the honor in having multiple women at one time, but I'm speaking, I want to build and grow, which love intertwines with this woman. And I'm not giving, see, this called AM access. I'm not giving myself access to love. You see, when I keep saying stuff, I say that has nothing to do with love. Think about it. Think about all the things that, again, that you love. Think about all the things that you don't love. Now, think about the things that make you mad. You're going to get 3 different feelings, but they're all going to be even, because in those feelings, that's how that part make you feel. So, brothers and my sisters, take the time out today, and now we still have time. You still have time to look at your life, because I'm seeing people die left and right. I was asking myself, why is that man revered after that? Instead of asking myself, how many lives have I helped while I'm alive? See, I don't want flowers. I want to know for myself. You don't have to brag about it, but I speak on it. How many lives, if I passed on in my natural body, how many lives have I helped? That's love. Not how much lives have gave me money, were feared of me, were scared of me. I'd rather have a good reverence of who I am than a fear. False evidence, something reality is false evidence. Man, I cannot recall an A. But it's not it's not the reality I want to live in. Love. What I'm doing now. What is it that you enjoy the most? Go for it. When I think about enjoying things the most, one more thing, I don't think about the money or the people who revere me. I think about that is really what I'm good at. I'm good at helping people. Helping people creates a revenue. May not be large because you're not asking, you're not putting an amount on it. So when you have love, what are you putting on love? Or are you just one of those people that want something and don't understand how it works? And I believe and I know a lot of us, that's what we're doing. That's why our race as a whole can have the highest abortion rate, the highest singleness rate, the highest, the lowest. When you now we talk about a heart attack, it's funny. We have the highest of the things that divide and separate a race. But we have the lowest of things that we're talking about, which is money. The irony in that, right? That's supposed to be helping us break a generational curse, but a generational curse is a negative that's supposed to shatter, the expel or dispel of what your past done. So if we're still divided and separated, how are we breaking the generational curse, generational code? If we've been building and making a certain amount of money, how does that make? We've been having babies and hurting babies and hurting men and children in violence. How we're breaking generational curse? How are we leveling up when nobody's getting married? So the truth gotta be always filled with truth. So that's why I choose to walk in I am love. So I hope you receive something today out of this, whether it was not what I said, of how I said it, and not how I said it, of what I said. So it'd be great that one day, now try this in you. Find your purpose. And after you find your purpose, go have a focus, mission, and position to be there. And when you get there, stay there. Don't change up, don't reroute, don't do nothing different. Be who you are supposed to be. So what I say unto all, I say unto one. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely. Make that wise choice today. Be the greatest you can be. I stand and walk in I am love. I am truth. Empowerment and affirmation to yourself all day, every day, to create the best love of you. Anything less of you,